Genius looks different than you think. Here's the proof. Number 12. Reading at matrix download speed. Most people who claim they can speed read are just skimming, catching maybe 50 to 60% of the meaning. But true speed reading geniuses can blaze through 800 to 1,000 words per minute, nearly 4 times the average, and retain it. Their brains don't process words one at a time, but in visual clusters, almost like subtitles flashing directly into the mind. This lets them absorb entire sentences in a glance and recall them later with high accuracy. The result? They can digest massive amounts of information in record time, link ideas across books or topics instantly, and see patterns most people miss entirely. In the right hands, it's less reading and more like uploading knowledge straight to the brain. Number 11. Mental time travel on demand. Some people can recall random, hyper-specific facts from decades ago, like the exact weather on a Tuesday in 2009, or the license plate of a car they saw once. Scientists call this autobiographical memory, and fewer than 1% of people have it to an extreme degree. Their brains store information with rich context, sights, sounds, even smells, making recall almost instant. While most of us forget 90% of daily events within a week, these people can retrieve tiny fragments years later. The genius twist? This skill builds a massive web of cross-references in their mind, letting them spot patterns and solutions others miss. What you thought was useless trivia becomes a mental treasure map. Number 10. Shortcutting the learning curve. While most people need weeks or months to master a new skill, some can pick it up in a fraction of the time. This isn't magic. It's how their brains handle pattern recognition and chunking. Instead of learning step by step, they identify the underlying structure and skip straight to mastering the core mechanics. Studies show top learners often hit proficiency in 30 to 50% less time than average. Whether it's playing an instrument, coding, or speaking a new language, their secret weapon? Rapid feedback loops. They make mistakes, instantly adjust, and lock in the correct version. It's like having an internal progress bar that fills twice as fast, leaving everyone else wondering if they've secretly been practicing for years. Number 9. The persistence algorithm. For most people, hitting a dead end on a puzzle means walking away, but certain minds treat that dead end as a challenge flag. They naturally reframe the problem, switching perspectives instead of repeating the same failed step. Psychologists call this cognitive flexibility, and it's a hallmark of high-level problem solving. Studies show top puzzle solvers spend 40% more time exploring alternative strategies before quitting, and often find solutions others miss entirely. Whether it's a complex math proof, a chess problem, or a cryptic riddle, they don't just look for an answer. They search for the right one, no matter how many mental detours it takes. To them, giving up isn't an option. It's just another clue. Number 8. The genius translator. Being smart isn't just knowing complex ideas. It's making them clear to anyone. True genius minds can take something dense, like quantum mechanics or blockchain, and explain it so a 10-year-old gets it. This isn't dumbing it down. It's distilling the idea to its essence without losing accuracy. Psychologists call this the curse of knowledge. Most experts can't escape their own jargon, but great explainers can. Studies show people who master a subject deeply can cut explanations to 50% fewer words while boosting understanding. It's why the best teachers, leaders, and innovators aren't the ones who sound the smartest. They're the ones who make you feel smarter. Number 7. The brain's hidden connector. Some minds can link dots most people don't even see, spotting similarities between stock market trends and bird migration, or between a song's rhythm and a math formula. This isn't random. It's called associative thinking, and it's linked to higher creativity scores in studies from the University of Cambridge. Their brains store information in huge, interconnected webs, so one new piece of data automatically triggers connections across distant topics. While others see chaos, they see structure, and those unexpected links can lead to breakthroughs in art, science, or problem solving. It's like having mental X-ray vision for ideas. Number 6. Genius in the chaos. While most people freeze or default to routine when the clock is ticking, certain minds shift into overdrive. Their brains release a burst of dopamine and noradrenaline that sharpens focus and boosts problem-solving speed. Studies on emergency responders show this state can improve creative thinking by up to 50% because the brain stops overanalyzing and starts connecting ideas fast. These are the people who can jury-rig a fix with duct tape, reroute a failing project in minutes, or improvise a winning move when everything's falling apart. For them, pressure isn't a roadblock, it's fuel. Number 5. Running parallel processors. For most people, multitasking is a myth. Switching between tasks can slash productivity by up to 40%, but a rare few can juggle multiple streams of work without dropping quality. Their brains act like parallel processors, holding several active tabs in working memory while keeping each one organized. Neuroscientists suggest this comes from unusually strong executive control in the prefrontal cortex, allowing them to rapidly shift attention without losing track. Picture writing an email, monitoring a live feed, and running calculations, all while remembering exactly where you left off in each. It's not just about doing more. It's about doing more well, a skill that can make them unstoppable in high-stakes environments. Number 4. Starting at the end to master the start. Some people don't attack problems from step 1. They jump to the finished product in their mind and work backward. Engineers, hackers, and top strategists often use this method to break down complex systems into smaller solvable chunks. It's how chess masters can predict 10 moves ahead, or how a mechanic can diagnose an engine failure in minutes. Studies in cognitive science show that reverse engineering engages both analytical and creative brain networks, making it easier to spot flaws and shortcuts others miss. To a genius mind, the solution isn't built from the ground up, it's unraveled from the top down. Number 3. Seeing the blueprint in your head. Some minds can rotate, flip, and dissect complex objects entirely in their imagination, whether it's a skyscraper, a molecule, or a Rubik's Cube. This skill, called spatial visualization, is so rare that top scorers on these tests often end up in fields like engineering, surgery, or architecture. Research shows people with high spatial ability can solve problems up to 60% faster when they involve shapes or structures, because they're not guessing, they're seeing the answer before it exists. It's like having a built-in CAD program in your brain, running in real time without ever touching a computer. Number 2. Cross-pollination thinking. Some of the biggest breakthroughs happen when a mind can take a principle from one field and apply it to another, like using biological swarm behavior to design better traffic systems or video game mechanics to improve education. This skill relies on analogical reasoning, the ability to spot deep structural similarities between seemingly unrelated areas. Studies show innovators who work across disciplines produce up to 50% more original ideas than those who stay in one lane. These thinkers act as bridges, carrying insights from one world to another, often creating solutions no specialist could see alone. To them, every field speaks the same language. They just translate it. Before I reveal number 1, let's see how dangerously smart you really are. Drop in the comments how many boxes you've ticked so far. Number 1. Running the future in your head. Some people don't just guess what might happen. They run full mental test drives of every possible outcome before acting. This skill, tied to the brain's prefrontal cortex, lets them anticipate consequences with surprising accuracy, whether it's predicting how a conversation will unfold or how a project will fail. Elite athletes, military strategists, and top negotiators use this constantly, visualizing each move and adjusting in real time. Research shows mental simulation can boost performance by up to 45% compared to practice alone. It's like having a built-in crystal ball, not for seeing the future, but for calculating it.